Have you ever found yourself in a financial pinch wishing you had a little extra stashed away? Picture this. You're going about your daily life when suddenly you're hit with an unexpected expense. Perhaps it's a car repair, a sudden medical bill, or a job loss. Without a safety net, these unexpected financial hiccups can turn into major stressors, disrupting your peace of mind and your financial stability. This is where savings come into play. Savings aren't just about having a buffer. They're about giving you the freedom and the flexibility to navigate through life's unexpected twists and turns. They're about ensuring that you can meet your financial obligations without having to resort to debt or financial assistance. When you set aside a portion of your income consistently, you're not just building a safety net, you're securing your future. You're creating a cushion that can help you weather financial storms and allow you to make choices that align with your long-term financial goals. It could be buying a house, starting a business, or even retiring early. Imagine being able to do all that without the constant worry of living paycheck to paycheck. It's not just about the money, it's about the sense of security and peace that comes with knowing that you're prepared for whatever life throws at you. But how does one go about saving, especially when it seems like every penny is accounted for? It starts with understanding your income and expenses and then creating a budget that allows for savings. It's about making conscious decisions about your spending and prioritizing your future over immediate gratification. Remember, every little bit counts. Even if it's just a few dollars a week, over time, it can add up to a substantial nest egg. And the sooner you start, the more you'll have when you need it. So whether it's for a rainy day, a future dream, or simply for peace of mind, saving is a crucial part of financial security. It's not always easy, but the rewards are worth it. A well-planned saving strategy can be your financial lifeline when you need it most. Ever wondered how budgeting can affect your savings? Well, let's dive right in. Budgeting is like the compass of personal finance. It points you in the right direction, helping you navigate the choppy seas of income and expenses. Firstly, let's talk about what budgeting is. It's a financial plan that you create to manage your money effectively. Think of it as a roadmap. It outlines your income and expenses, and ideally, it should balance out with income covering your expenses and leaving a little extra for savings. But why does budgeting matter? Well, it boils down to three key things: tracking, controlling, and prioritizing. Imagine you're on a journey. Without a map, you'd just be wandering around, right? It's the same with your money. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going. That's why tracking is so important. A budget gives you a clear picture of your income and expenses. It helps you see where your money is coming from and where it's going, making it easier to manage. And next, we have control. A budget allows you to control your spending. It's easy to get carried away with unnecessary spending, especially when you don't have a clear picture of your finances. A budget helps you curb that impulse. It enables you to set limits on your spending, ensuring that your expenses don't exceed your income. Lastly, budgeting helps you prioritize your savings. With a clear understanding of your income and expenses, you can allocate a portion of your income towards savings. This allows you to build a safety net for the future and work towards your financial goals. So the next time you wonder if budgeting is really necessary, remember this: a budget is more than just numbers on a piece of paper. It's a tool that helps you manage your money effectively, giving you the power to control your financial future. A well-structured budget is your roadmap to successful savings, and that's why budgeting matters. It's the key to unlocking your financial potential and achieving your savings goals. So let's make budgeting a priority, shall we? So, how can you start saving on a budget? Let's break it down into manageable steps that you can incorporate into your daily life. The first step is to understand your income and expenses. This step is vital because without a clear comprehension of what's coming in and going out, it's challenging to create a successful savings plan. Consider your income from all sources and then list out your expenses. These may include rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, and entertainment, among others. Once you've got a good handle on your income and expenses, it's time to set realistic savings goals. Whether you're saving for an emergency fund, a vacation, or retirement, having a clear goal in mind will help motivate you to stick to your budget. Remember, your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or SMART for short. Now that you have your goals in place, it's time to create a budget that includes savings. Start by subtracting your expenses from your income. The money left over is what you can put towards your savings goals. If you find that there's not much left over, don't worry. This is where you can start to make adjustments to your expenses. Maybe you can cut back on eating out or find a cheaper gym membership. Every little bit helps when it comes to saving. The final step in the process is arguably the most important, sticking to the budget. This can be the most challenging part, but it's also where consistency and discipline come into play. You might find it helpful to use a budgeting app or set reminders for yourself. Remember, it's okay if you slip up sometimes. What's important is that you get back on track as soon as possible. In conclusion, saving on a budget is a process that involves understanding your income and expenses, setting realistic savings goals, creating a budget, and sticking to it. It might seem daunting at first, but with a little bit of patience and discipline, it's entirely doable. Remember, the key to successful budgeting lies in consistency and discipline. Now, have you heard about an emergency fund? This is not just another bank account, but your personal financial armor. An emergency fund is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Here's where the power of an emergency fund comes in. Imagine you lose your job or your car breaks down. Instead of going into debt to pay for these expenses, you can simply dip into your emergency fund and carry on. Having this fund means you have the ability to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. It's not about having money for a rainy day. It's about having money for a financial hurricane. It's about ensuring you can keep your head above water when the unexpected happens. An emergency fund is your personal financial safety net, ready to catch you when you fall. So what have we learned today? And we've embarked on an insightful journey highlighting the crucial role of savings. We've underscored how having a financial cushion not only gives you peace of mind, but also opens up a world of opportunities. We dove into the essence of budgeting, establishing its significance and nurturing a savings culture. Through budgeting, we master the art of balancing our income and expenses, enabling us to set aside a portion of our income for future use. We then walked through the process of saving on a budget, illustrating that it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and invest. We emphasize that persistence and consistency are key to successful saving. Lastly, we explored the power of an emergency fund. We learned that it acts as a financial safety net, protecting us from unforeseen expenses and providing a sense of financial security. Remember, every step you take towards saving and budgeting is a step towards financial stability and freedom. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the post notifications bell for more great content